Hello everyone, my name is Kevin Carlson. I'm a mortgage broker here in Canada. Thank you so much for joining me on my channel to learn a little bit more about mortgage financing. Today we're going to be talking about cashback mortgages. Now, a cashback mortgage is when you take out a mortgage, but you finance a little bit of extra cash along with that mortgage. It allows you to take a little bit of a percentage of the mortgage amount in just cash funds that comes right back to you. Typically what happens is that the interest rate is a little bit higher in order to finance that money. Over the years, in my opinion, cashback mortgages have not been a very good deal. The interest rate on a cashback mortgage is usually a little bit higher than it really needs to be able to finance that extra money. So over the last 15 years or so, I've only done a handful of cashback mortgages just because the numbers just didn't make sense. And once I've illustrated to the client how much extra their interest rate is going to cost them on that mortgage, they pretty much decided not to do it. However, just recently, within the last few weeks, in response to COVID-19 and with Canadians needing access to as much money as possible, two of our mortgage lenders, RMG Mortgage and MCAP, rolled out cashback programs that are head and shoulders above the old cashback programs that we used to use. The big benefits are the opposite of the other ones, where if you decide to pay the mortgage out early, you're not paying the entire cashback amount back to the lender. You're going to pay a prorated amount and it's going to be discounted based on how long you had the mortgage and how much more you have to go. The next big benefit is that the interest rate is not significantly higher where you're financing that amount. In fact, I'm going to go over some numbers here right away showing that these cashback programs actually are the best deal going to give you a little bit of extra cash to help pay for things like home renovations if you purchase a home, or the legal fees, or purchasing appliances. In order to be approved for a cashback mortgage, there's only two different types of mortgages that we can do them for. That is, if you're purchasing a home, even with only 5% down, you can get a cashback mortgage, or if you're switching your mortgage from one lender to another. So if you're not moving the balance, if you're just going to keep the balance the same, move from one bank to another for a better interest rate, then you can access some extra cash funds through the cashback programs. Also, at least one of the clients on the application has to have a minimum of a 680 credit score in order to be considered for a cashback mortgage. The other client must have at least a bare minimum of 600. Now, if you were to select a cashback mortgage, you can take anywhere between 1% of the total mortgage balance or up to 2 or 3% of the total mortgage balance in cashback funds. So let's go over the numbers on how these cashback mortgages work. Now, interest rates do fluctuate up and down a little bit. So what I've done is I've taken a $300,000 mortgage and I've compared it based on the rates that are going right now. So on a standard 5-year fixed rate mortgage without the cashback, the interest cost over 5 years is $34,406. Now, if you were to take a cashback, the initial one, so you have your selection between 1, 2, or 3%. So a 1% cashback would give you $3,000 in your hands at the end of once the mortgage goes through. But the interest rate is 0.20 higher than the standard fixed rate. So the interest cost on that one is $37,225 and 62 cents. And the difference is $28,18 and 64 cents. So as you can see, the interest rate difference isn't as much as how much you're getting in your cashback. The 2% cashback, $6,000 in your pocket after everything goes through, and the interest rate is 0.40 higher with interest costs of $40,051 and 13 cents over 5 years, and then the difference is $56.44 and 15 cents. So once again, not quite as much as what you're getting back on the cashback. The 3% cashback is $9,000 in a $300,000 mortgage, and the interest rate is 0.60 higher, and then the interest cost over 5 years is $42,883 and 27 cents, and then the difference is $8,476 and 29 cents. So these cashback mortgages are, you're certainly getting lots for your money when it comes to getting some access to extra funds. I pretty much haven't worked with any clients that are purchasing a home that couldn't use a little bit of extra funds for, little things that might come up, like potentially buying appliances or replacing shingles or windows and doors and that sort of thing. If you have any questions about these cashback mortgages or any mortgages in general, please feel free to comment below or contact me through my website. If you are looking to purchase a home with a cashback mortgage or not, and you live in Canada, I would be more than happy to work with you. Please contact me through my website, and I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as I can. If this isn't one of the first videos of mine that you've seen, then you might want to consider subscribing to my channel to be notified when additional videos come out. Thank you so much for your time and have a great day.